Okay, this is the second part of Go Office 2013, Excel Chapter 2, Project 2B, and it's the second video for Project 2B. And right now, we have just inserted a new worksheet, and we're going to type in some column headings. Let me pause to type in the headings. Okay, I've got my column headings in, columns B through E in row 4. And that takes us to the top of page 403, where we select the range B4 to E4, which is what we just typed in here. And we're going to apply heading 3 style to those. So go up here to our styles and choose heading 3. And we want to center and middle and wrap. So let's go to center, middle, and wrap. Okay. And now we should look pretty much like the picture on the top of page 403. Now we're going to construct some formulas that apply to numbers on another sheet, which we haven't done before. We want to go to cell C5. Whoops, I forgot. I skipped number 7 on page 403. We want online sales, and we want in-store sales. And now we can go to activity 2.31 on page 403. Click cell C5 right here and type equals. And now I want to click the online sales tab. And I want to click cell F12 right here. And press enter. That's not F12. What am I doing? E12. Okay. I had everything wrong. E12 is this number right here. And then press enter. And it takes us back. Now take a look at the formula here. It puts the name of the workbook in quotation or apostrophes, and then an exclamation mark, and then the sound. So if you want to go something on another worksheet, that's what you have to do. Normally you don't type that in. Normally you just go to that worksheet and click on it, because it's really hard to remember what cell it was in anyway. So the smart thing to do is just go click on it. And now it says, yeah, look at the formula bar, which we just did. Now let's go to D5 and type in equal sign. And I want to go, this is online, and I want rows supply sales. So go to online, and my rows supply sales total is down here. And hit enter. And then it says do the same thing for the in-store sales. So this is in-store sales. I want rows sales. So let's do equals. Go to in-store, and I want the total for rows sales, which is this number here, and hit enter. And then here, I want to do equals. Don't forget the equal sign. It's easy to forget. Then go click over here, and I want rows supply sales, and hit enter. And now our worksheet should look like the bottom of page 403. Now let's go to the top of page 404. Go to activity 2.32. Changing values in a detail worksheet to update a summary worksheet. In A7, type the word total, capital T. Select the range C5 to E6. C5 to E6 here. And now if I've got some data selected, and I select an extra column at the end or an extra row at the bottom, and click on auto sum, it will sum those numbers for me. Just always double check and make sure it's summing those two, and this one is summing those two. And now I want to select the numbers or the cells in row 7 here. That's not exactly the way he says do it in the book, but that's the way I'm going to do it. And click on auto sum, and it will sum those for us. And if you got 100,687.44 in this last cell here, then everything is correct. Now let's go to cell C6 right here. And it is 32,739 and 76,199. And we're supposed to remember those numbers, but we've got them written down on page 404. So go to the in-store sales and go to cell B8 right here for Wednesday and type 1410.88 and hit enter. And now let's go back to our summary, and these numbers are not the same that they were before. This was 32,739 and now it's 32,957, and the total down here has been updated as well. It used to be 199, now it's 418. Display the summary worksheet, and notice that in the rows sales column, okay, we just did that. On the summary worksheet, select the range C6 to E6. So row 6, C6 to E6 is these numbers right here. Change the format to comma style. He doesn't like having dollar signs any place except the top row and the total row. And select the range C7 to E7. That would be CDE. And now we want to make that a total. Single line above, double line below, and the numbers are in bold. Select A5 to A7, A5 to A7, and do heading 4, and save our workbook. Now we're on activity 2.33, the bottom of page 404. We want to go to the summary sheet, which we're already on. Go to cell B5 right here, and on the insert tab in the Spark Lines group, click column, and we want to select C5 to D5, those two numbers right there, and click on OK. And I don't like this at all. This bar is 1 pixel tall, and this one's a lot taller. Now what we want to do is go to page 405 and click cell B6 here, and we want to do another spark line, and I think can we just copy that down? And this one is going to be similar because we got a big number here and a little number here, and but we are going to change this. We're going to select that and go to our Sparkline tools, and in the style group here, click on the down arrow, and we want the third row, the fourth one. That would be this one right here. So and it changed both of them for me, and I'm not sure why. Let's go back here and see if we can make that one blue. It makes both of them blue, and I'm not sure why it's changing both of them when I've only got one selected at a time. It could be maybe because I did a copy. It doesn't really make much sense. But let's go here and let's go to Insert, Column Spark Lines, and the data is going to be these two numbers right here. And click on OK. And now let's try and see if we can make that one yellow without making the other one. Okay, apparently it's not a good idea to copy spark lines. Now let's go to page 405, Objective 12. Moving a worksheet, repeating footers, formatting multiple worksheets in a workbook. Point to the Summary tab and hold down the left mouse button, and we're going to drag it to the left, I think. So just click and drag. That's all you got to do. See that little arrow there? And when it gets all the way over to the left of online sales, you can let go. And now Summary is the first worksheet. Right click on it, choose Select All Sheets, and all of them are now selected. And we're going to do a little bit of preparation for printing here so that they all look the same when they print. Let's go to the Page Layout tab in the Page Setup group. Click on Margins and click Custom Margins to display this box, which is what we've seen a lot of before. Now go to page 406 And in the page setup dialog box, on the margins tab right here, I want to center it horizontally, and that's something that we've seen him do on just about every spreadsheet so far. Click the header and footer, and click on custom footer. Go to the left side and insert the file name, and click OK, and click OK. And now we want to do Control Home. And now I'm on number 9 on page 406. Click the File tab to display backstage view, and go to, we're not going to do the tags. So skip to 10. Click on Print to do a print preview. And now mine looks like this. Did I skip something here? By grouping, oh, okay, it says 1 of 4 down here, and why is it 1 of 4 instead of 1 of 3? Let's go look at the next one. And sheet 2 looks kind of funny. And then sheet 3, and then sheet 4. Okay, so apparently back here, I got something that's kind of hanging off the end of, let's go back here. And yeah, there it is. See the dotted line? That tells me that this stuff is going too far. And I'm just going to take these 2 cells. Why did it go all the way to column G for that? Maybe I read it wrong. Let's go back here to Home, and let's turn off Merge and Center, and let's remove. I better select all of them here, and format. Whoops, clear formats. And now let's try it again. Let's merge and center across A through E. Merge and center. And then let's go over here and let's do, was that a heading? I don't remember what it was. Heading 1? Heading 1. And now let's go to File and do a print preview. And let's see if I still get, now I get 3 pages. Okay, which is what I'm supposed to get. Now let's go to activity 2.35, the bottom of page 406. In Backstage View, click Save to save it before printing. So let's go back here and, whoops, I should have stayed there. Do Save. And right-click the Summary tab and choose Ungroup. And I want to do a Print Preview. And now if I do a Print Preview, because I don't have them all selected, I just get the page, the worksheet that I'm currently on. On the left, under Settings, I've got a choice here. I can print the active sheet, which is what I'm getting, or I can print the entire workbook. If I choose that now, it's going to tell me I got 3 pages again, and it's going to do all 3 of them. And that brings us to the end of Excel Project 2B. Let's make sure we save it one more time at the end. And that's the end.